What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Streaming the duels right now. Welcome back, everybody. Getting ready for a little bit of WOOT action as these guys are out on the track. A little bit lighter field than normal. Definitely some people out there watching the NASCAR clash, or NASCAR duel, sorry. Let's see who is out on the track right now. It looks like Kyle Todd out there putting a lap in. We'll see if anybody else ends up showing up here. We got about 30 or 40 seconds left here tonight in qualifying. Will Kyle Todd get a lap in and move himself up from that 22nd starting spot? Looks like a couple guys have wrecked their cars as he heads out of turn number 4. Let's see what kind of lap time he puts in and where he puts himself. Top 5 transfer through on time. We're going to see where Kyle Todd is at. Kyle Todd going to go 18th quick. Everybody's going to make it here tonight in race number 1. And Kyle Todd's going to go ahead and wreck himself. We're going to go into tonight's Go Kenny. Kenny is here tonight. Kenny is definitely here tonight as we are going to get ready for heat race number 1. Let's go ahead and stack them up. It is only going to be one heat race here tonight, and we will run the 3-minute warm-up after this. Remember, start is on green. Start is on green. It's only 5 laps. All right, starting on the pole here tonight in heat race number 1. Why did I put Talladega up there? It is Michigan. All right, it is going to be Samuel. Right, starting on the pole here tonight in heat race, the only heat race, Tony Dreon in second. Going to be Chris Allen in that number 3 spot with Aaron Leffel in a 4th. Going to be Kenny Storkson in the number 5 spot, Ethan George in 6th, Andrew Crash Register in 7th. Aiden going to start in that number 8 spot. Behind him, it is going to be Joel in the number 9 spot, so son beat father there, with Jared Gotch in 10th. Going to be Bill Sleep in the number 11 spot, Braden Wares in 12th, followed by Kyle Todd in a 14th. Going to be Christopher Fanning in the number 15 spot, David Mayo 16th, and Keith Backus in the number 17 spot. Here for beer. All right, so we got them stacked up here for heat race number 1. We're going to get ready for the green flag as they come into turn number 1. Should be an interesting one. We got a light field here tonight. Hopefully we can stretch this long enough to get to 10:30. It's going to be difficult to do as they are going to get the green flag this time by Keith Backus sitting at the back of the track. We'll see if he's able to figure things out and move his way forward. Definitely new to the sim. Used to do a little bit of row racing back when we were doing a little bit of row racing on the other channel. And looking to see if he can move his way forward in that number 24 machine. All right, we're going to get the bees going here in a minute as Samuel in the number 22 going to lead him to the green flag. Tony on the outside as they head into turn number 3 and 4, looking for that green flag this time by. It is going to be 5 laps here. Everybody makes it, so nobody's going home. Who's your pick here for the heat race? All right, looking for the green flag as the cars pull down the front straightaway. Green flag is out. Great start as they head across the start finish line. Going to be Samuel and Tony on that front row as they head for turn number 1 and 2. They're going to go 3 wide, 1 looking to the top side. He's going to keep it down low as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, Kenny gets hit from behind by Crash Register and somehow saves it. They're wrecking into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, they are wrecking already. Looks like Kenny is caught up in that. Matthew Hare's caught up in that. Joel caught up in that. Big wreck already. Everybody's going to make it. Kind of not a huge deal here as they all are going to make their way through. And we are going to jump back up to the front of the pack as they are running 3 wide for second into turn number 3. Down into turn number 3 and 4. They're going to be 3 wide for that number 2 spot as Ethan George leads the way on the bottom side as they come down the front straightaway. 3 wide for the lead. It's going to be Ethan George at the line that time by. 3 wide for the lead. 3 wide for fourth as the little tyke of Aiden sits in that number 7 spot looking for somewhere to go. There's definitely room for 4 wide if they give each other a little bit of space as they are jockeying for position up at the front. Here comes Samuel Wright. Back to the outside. Big run out of turn number 2. Big run down the back straightaway. Going to be Samuel up on the high side. He's got Tony behind him. They're going to push down the back straightaway. Here comes Jared Gotch in the number 9. He's going to roll the bottom as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Samuel going to come down for a big block as he sees Gotch rolling through the field into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, here comes Gotch. Gotch looking for the back bumper as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. It is going to be 2 laps complete. They thought about 4 wide. I'll tell you what, Aiden might be in the money seat right now in that number 77 machine. He is sitting back just far enough to jump on that one if these guys get together as they are going 3 wide once again. And Kyle Todd slowly creeping in on this battle in the number 62 machine. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Ooh, I think somebody might have gotten the wall up on the top side. Might have been the 18 of Tony scraping the wall as they're 4 wide. He's going to fall back. Oh, they're wrecking. Oh, Jared down through the grass. He's going to lawn mow as they come through turn number 3 and 4. Back up to the front. It's going to be Ethan George leading the way. Oh, no. Aiden gets turned around. Kyle Todd turned around. Aiden hard in the wall. Ethan George out front leading the way as they come across the line. Going to be 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go as the shit show has rolled out of turn number 4. Yes, he might be all right. These guys might keep racing. Braden wears his ways back. We'll see if he's able to make up some spots as we see him racing up there in the front. This little pack of 4 cars could be grouping up together. I don't know if they have enough time, but these 3 cars racing together, they may catch them. We may have a battle for the lead as they come into 1 to go this time by. Aaron going to lead the way. Here comes Ethan George back to the bottom. He's got that fish all over the side of that one. Yee, what's up, Ian? As they come out of turn number 4, it's going to be Ethan George as the white flag is out. 3 wide for the lead. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go. 3 wide for the lead. We're going to see at the second pack. They are trying to creep in, but they are racing a bit, so they're not going to catch them as quick as they could have if they were nose to tail as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn 2, down the back straightaway. 3 wide contact as Ethan George slides up into Aaron. Aaron with the big save in that number 2 as Tony is going to take the lead down the back straightaway. Tony going to lead the way down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Ethan and Aaron going to battle for that number 2 spot. Here comes Ethan George, slides into second. Aaron back with the crossover. He's going to cut down out of turn number 4, gets up underneath. Here coming to the checkered flag. Tony is going to take the win here tonight, but who's going to take second? It is going to be Ethan George, Aaron Leffel, Bill Sleep, Samuel Wright, Christopher Fanning going to lip it across in that number 6 spot. Mayo backwards. In a 7th, Jared Gotch, Kyle Todd, Chris Allison, Braden Wares, Kenny Storkson, Matthew Harris, Backus, Joel, Aiden, and Register the rest of the field. Well, that got interesting at times. We'll see how the feature goes here tonight. Definitely a lot of people. We got some new people in here, so we're going to see how they end up racing. Ian Martin, you made it in the easy way. All right, guys, we're going to roll into this warm-up. You guys can go out there, wreck each other, do whatever you want. Just don't get black flagged and just don't get DQ'd. I don't care if you get a black flag. Just don't get DQ'd. But have some fun for the 3-minute warm-up, and we'll get into the feature here in a few. All right, these guys are going to go out on the track and do a couple laps, have some fun. Some of these guys will go backwards, meaning reverse around the track. We'll see who does that. These guys are going to get a few laps. It really doesn't matter too much where you are starting in this one. Some people like to control the start. Some people don't care, as Braden Ware is going to be the quick to jump out on the track in that 07. Having a little bit of fun. Crash register. Needs to get the crashes out of the way. He's going to get himself DQ'd. Keep going backwards, Andrew. You're going to get DQ'd. What's up, Brett? I see you joining over there on TikTok. Kenny Storkson out on the track in the number 57. Kyle Bishop jumps out. I seen it popped up and said, Brett joined your live. Why aren't you out here? Where are you at right now, Brett? I think he's at the hauler drinking a beer. I can't watch everybody. Oh, you're on way home for the night. You're going to make the 87s? Nice. Did Braden get himself DQ'd? Oh, Landon Moody's out there clearing black flags. You got lucky. Yeah, we do it at 9 o'clock, Eastern for the first race every week lately. That's what we've been doing. Keith Backus out there trying to get a couple laps. Oh my God. Aiden's going to wreck him. You got to remember, Brett. Thank you for the heart. Me appreciate that, Brett. The plow is going to make the 87s race. We'll get a few people that make the 87s race. I see Landon made his way in here into the server. He did not make the race. Oh my God. What was that? I just saw death. You going to let him do that to you, Braden? Oh, Andrew getting the crashes out of the way now. As we are going to get into tonight's main event, it is going to be 30 laps here tonight for this first one. It's going to go a little quick. We might need some cautions. I don't know. I met a few of these guys. They seem a little foreign. I mean, technically, aren't we foreign to you? I know. They don't listen. All right. We're going to get ready for tonight starting. All right. Appreciate it. All right. It is going to be Justin Farless starting on the pole here tonight. Morgan in second. Going to be Kyle Bishop in that number 3 spot. Ian Martin in 4th. Blake DeLong going to start in that number 5 spot. Tony in 6th. Ethan George in 7th. Going to be Aaron in the number 8 position. Bill Sleep in 9th. Samuel Wright in 10th. Going to be Christopher Fanning in that number. Braden didn't grit up. In the number 11 spot. David Mayo in 12th. That is going to be Jared Gotch in the 13th spot. Kyle Todd 14th. Chris Allison in 15th. Braden Ware 16th. Kenny Storkson in 17th. Going to be Matthew Harris in the number 18th spot. Keith Backus 19th. Joel in 20th. Aiden 21st. And Andrew Crash Register in that number 22 spot. What happened to Braden and Ian? That's all right. That's all right. He'll live. He might survive a couple extra laps that way. All right. You like caution, right? Looking for the green flag this time. Remember, start is on green this time. After that, it'll be starts on the leader, restarts on leader. So start on green this time, then restarts on leader. Remember, no passing before the start finish line. Have fun. All right, Braden Ware is going to start from pit road as the pace car pulls in. Braden, when you pull off, you could just pull off pit road as fast as you can once you can go and jump up on the track, and Moody will clear your black. Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway. It is going to be a drag race heading for turn number 1 and 2. Side by side up at the front. Varlas on the inside. Morgan on the outside. Oh, we are wrecking in the back already. Oh, no. How did we wreck already? We're going to at least get a lap in here. Oh, my God. Well, that was unfortunate as we get the first wreck out the night. We're going to keep it green as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Justin Farless on the inside. Side by side up at the front. Oh, Morgan up the track. Here comes Kyle Bishop. He's going to make it 3, make it 4 wide. Down the front straightaway for lap number 1. Who's going to lead? They're wrecking. Oh, they saved it. Somehow they saved it. Definitely some big contact as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Out front, going to be Morgan leading the way. Here comes the 37 of Kyle Bishop down on the bottom as they head through 1 and 2. Down out of turn number 2, a little bit of contact. Jared Gotch up the track, down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Yeah, no, I used to run. I mean, everything's fun to run. You're always trying to run as fast as you can. It don't matter what you're running. As they're 3 wide for the lead, a little bit of contact. Oh, behind them, the 2 of Aaron up the track. Big save out of the number 2. Oh, God. They are wrecking. They are wrecking. We're going to go ahead and throw that yellow flag. We've had enough wrecks. All right, we had a lot of people trying to wreck. Remember, guys, you only get 1 fast repair here. Yeah, we don't have 2. There wasn't enough for 2 heats. But yeah, you can take your last back. A lot of people didn't show up because of the duels. That's why it was a little lighter field today. That's why Moody wasn't here in time. Ooh, trouble. All right, we're going to take a look and see what happened here. Right, just 22 just kind of drifted up, and Morgan, the victim there. Not too bad for him. He should be good. He whipped it around pretty good. Probably didn't need to throw the caution, but there had been about 3 or 4 other wrecks. So might as well get these guys stacked up. Ian Martin going to get back on the lead lap. As we work the first caution flag here of the night, Kyle Bishop leading the way. Looks like a couple guys taking advantage of pit road. Chris is on pit road. Bill Sleep on pit road. Kyle Todd on pit road. He had a little bit of contact from the stack up earlier. Morgan on pit road. Crash register on pit road. Joel on pit road. That car doesn't look too bad, but he's definitely going to need to take a fast repair in that number 6 machine, I think. I think that thing's a little too gone. Don't worry about it. Look, I'm just going to kick it. What's up, Shippy? What's up, buddy? Yeah, that sucks. All right, so we are going to restack him, re-rack him. Looks like Ian Martin got himself back on the lead lap here. And he is going to start shotgun on the field on this restart. Looks like Joel is taking the damage repaired. Kyle Todd taking some damage repaired. Bill Sleep has a little bit of damage. We've seen Bill get some contact there. As long as Kenny ain't wrecked, you're happy. He's running 13th right now. Well, that's because we only had 22 cars tonight, Mark. A lot of people were watching the duels. I keep forgetting what they're called. All right, looks like Kyle Todd going to make it out on the track in time. Joel's going to stay down on pit road as they get the one to go. Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, so Kyle Todd going to get back his lap in that 62 machine. Hold on one second, guys. All right, we got them stacked up 2x2 down the back straightaway. Going to be Kyle Bishop and Samuel on that front row. Kyle, this start will be on you. Anytime after the pace car pulls off, you can go up until the green flag. Then everybody's going to go. All right, we got them stacked up 2x2 through the field, looking for the green flag this time by. 4 laps in the books. Going to be 5 laps in the books when they take the green flag here tonight in the first event. Pace car pulls off. Green flag is out as Bishop hits the gas. Looks like Bill Sleep wasn't able to catch the field. Neither was Kyle Todd as they come out of turn number 2 down the back, or turn number 4 down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Bishop going to run that high side, rolls up to the top. Here comes Jared Gotch to the bottom. Gotch going to go to the lead in turn number 1 and 2. Got to keep an eye on this number 98. He's going to try to make his way up through the field as they run 3 wide in front of him out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Going to be 3 wide for the lead. Big run for Aaron as they head into turn number 3 and 4. He's going to take the lead. What's up? Where did Farless is 8th right now. Where's Blake? Blake's 10th. And Kyle got caught up earlier. He got some damage repaired. He's a ways behind the field. Might be a good thing for him because when they wreck again, it is definitely going to save him some some damage. These are open hosted. These are open hosted, Zachary. So I host them every Friday at 9 p.m. and then I host the second one at 10:30 p.m. all Eastern Standard Time. Next one's going to be 87's at Talladega coming up. Oh, we got a little wreck in the back. Oh no, don't. We're going to keep it clean and green right now as Morgan had some issues. Let's go take a look and see what happened back there. We're going to go ahead and we're just going to keep it green for now. Oh my God. Both of those guys victimized by whatever happened right there as we got contact for the lead into turn number 1 and 2. Yeah, for sure. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be 4 wide almost for that number 3 spot. They're going to be 3 wide for third as they come out of turn number 2 as Farless looking for the lead in number 3. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Jared Gotch sticking it up the middle in that number 9 car. The block by George in the 1 as they come down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. Oh, here comes Kyle Bishop back up on the high side. The 22 of Samuel Wright down low. He's down under from down under as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Here comes Samuel Wright with a big run down the back front stretch. 5 wide for the lead as they come across the line. It's going to be, holy shit, I have no clue who led that. Across the line, looking for turn number 1 and 2, breaking it back down to 4 wide into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Jared Gotch out front leading the way in that number 9 machine. Big push by Samuel Wright. Here comes the top lane. Farless with a big run and a big push from behind by the 37 of Bishop as they head for turn number 3. Farless has that top side digging with a little bit of help as they head into turn number 3 and 4. He's going to try to slide down in front of Ethan George. George isn't going to let him get there. He's going to stick the nose up underneath him as they come out of turn number 4. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. You missed the arc. Yeah. It was kind of a shit show. You didn't miss much, Smiles. Moody won, though. Oh, my God. This is sketchy. Big push by Samuel. Into Gotch. We're wrecking up at the front. Are they going to straighten it out? We're going to go ahead. Oh, big wreck. Oh, my God. Big wreck. Big wreck. Somebody needs to get Farless. Or not Farless, but Gotch. Oh, no. Gotch. Oh, he's going to take the toe. That was wild. I mean, that was wild. They almost were. Did they try and go 6 wide? We're going to go to the chop review. Might give us a little better view. Let's see if they try to go 6 wide. Oh, they just ran our the push. Oh, they did. I don't know. Samuel was giving Jared the push of his life, and it just knocked him loose. For a split second, you guys were 6 wide. All right, so caution flag is out for the second time here tonight. We'll see if these guys get back on the lead lap. Remember, guys, if you're a lap down, go ahead and take your laps. Give the lap cars the top lane, guys. Give the lap cars the top lane. All right, Kyle Bishop going to lead the way here once again as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Farless is ready to go. Morgan going to try to get back on the lead lap. So is Joel. These guys going to rip around the track. Jared Gotch is going to have to get that toe and get back out on the track. He might have to. I was dead on the road. He might have to get his laps back on the next one. But don't count out Jared Gotch tonight, guys. He is always a threat in WOOT, and I expect to see him back on the lead lap. He didn't even get a meatball. Let's go take a look at Jared's car. Let's see how bad it really is. Oh, no, it's pretty junk. He's going to have to take the fast repair. He is definitely going to have to take the fast repair. As they are coming through turn number 1 and 2. Going to get the one to go when they cross the line next time by. Hopefully we get everybody. It looks like everybody but Jared's going to be on the lead lap for this restart. Get out of this live right now. The trash can is over there raiding you. This one starts at 9 p.m. Eastern, Zach, and then the second one starts at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sorry, I didn't see you type something, Zach. He definitely does. He definitely does. We got beef. Hey, Moody, they're beefing in the chat over you. Mark is telling Smiles that he's got you. You got 10 of his rear bumpers hanging on your wall right now. I don't know why Moody's not answering. That disappoints me. All right, we're going to get the one to go this time by as they come across the line. Kyle Bishop leads the field. Looks like Jared Gott's going to get back on the track as he goes ahead and rolls off in that number 9 machine. He's going to have a little bit of work to do. He's not listening. 10 rookie numbers, right?
24, you're supposed to be on the bottom.
His grip hacks don't count for wins, though. Oh, we got beef. We got beef in the chat over on TikTok. You know, now you got somebody to root against and somebody to root for, Smiles. All right, down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. It is going to be Kyle Bishop leading the way with Justin Farless on his top side as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Look, he doesn't even have a gas. He doesn't even have a throttle pedal. He can't worry about grip hex. He's got to use the clutch for the throttle. All right, looking for the green flag as they head out of turn at number 4. Going to be Kyle Bishop leading the way. Green flag is out as they buzz down the front straightaway, looking for turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Kyle Bishop leading the way into turn number 1 and 2. And Justin Farless behind him. That bottom side is going to try to roll. Here comes Matthew Harris. Remember, Matthew Harris had a horrible heat race. He is now up 16 spots into the number 2 position as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Everybody buzzing through the field. How about Keith Backus now running about halfway up through the field as Ian Martin has started multiple laps down, got his laps back. He is now up into the number 5 spot and make it 4th, and he is looking for more as they come out of turn number 4. Wrong Kyle Todd. That one's not Kyle Todd. Kyle Bishop's leading the way. Oh, we got 2 cutting the grass. They cut the grass, but they kept it straight. Oh, Backus. Oh, no. Oh, Backus hard into the inside wall. Big hit for Keith. He's going to have to take the tow and get those laps back or drive around and get those laps back later on as we got a battle for the lead as they come out of turn number 2. Martin hits the wall. Oh, he spins them. He straightens them back out. They're down the back straightaway. I don't know how that wasn't worse as they head for turn number 3. Wow, that could have been a whole lot worse. Somehow they survived that one. Ian Martin has some damage maybe on that number 98 as Farless takes the lead as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Well, they didn't technically crash, so we're not going to throw the caution for that. But here comes the field to crash register up to 2nd. He's looking for the lead. Oh, big move to the outside on Farless. Oh, you're good, Demon. You're good. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, going to be side by side for the lead. Here comes Register on the high side. He's going to lead it down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Big push from behind. Hare sitting there methodically, just waiting his time. Oh, he's going to get a little loose in the corner there. And look at this. Braden Ware's up to the number 4 spot. Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting as they come down the front straightaway. It looks like Hare's looking for... Oh, Hare's and Register make contact down the front stretch. F in the chat. All right, it's time to put Mark Thrash in timeout now. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, drag race for that lead. It's going to be Farless out front leading the way. Big push from behind by the 52 of Register. Here comes Kyle Todd up to the number 3 spot. Oh, Braden trying to find a place to go as they head into turn number 3 and 4. We got one blinking out. That is going to be Register as we got one sideways. Oh, the long sideways in that number 2 machine. As they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway, here comes the Register looking for the lead this time by Andrew. Going to lead that time by 17 laps complete. 17 laps complete as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Side by side up at the front. Register down low. Farless up high. Do we got issues in the back? They're 4 wide. Oh, they're making contact. Oh, they didn't wreck. Oh, they're going to... Nope, they didn't wreck. I was about to throw it. Playing bumper cars out there. As they head into turn number 3 and 4. Oh, DeLong into that number 2 spot. He's making some moves forward. Will we get another new race leader? Is right. Leads it out of turn number 4. Yes, everybody made it. It was only a 22 car feature. here comes Kyle Todd looking to the outside. Is he going to make it 3 wide? He's got Brayton Wares behind him. They're 3 wide for the lead as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Oh, it is getting sketchy as Samuel Wright parks it on the nose of DeLong. They're going to try to take it 4 wide. Maybe not. Right, DeLong's going to back out of it as Wares pushes Kyle Todd. Oh, they're in the wall. We're wrecking. How did we not do worse than that? I don't know how they didn't really wreck as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Wright's going to lead the way, but here comes Kyle Todd to the outside. Farless to the bottom. I think it was Wright at the line that time by. Holy shit, this has been absolutely insane. I can't watch the whole field. They're so spread out right now. As they come out of, he's going to root for Kyle because you're not, Mark. I have no idea. Where is Kenny? Where is Kenny? I don't know what happened to him. He must have wrecked and we didn't catch it. Oh, it is getting sketchy up here at the front as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Will we get a caution? $20 laps complete, 10 laps to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. A little bit of door contact for the lead as Farless slides up into Hares. Hares going to get stuck in the middle. Here comes Register to the bottom, up underneath Hares, 3 wide for second out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. This battle for the lead is absolutely epic. I'm saying that is really good. As they head for turn number 3 and 4, who's it going to be this time by? Farless with the lead. Oh, here comes Bill Sleep in the number 66. He wants to play as they come out of turn number 4. Bill Sleep with a big run on the inside as they come across the line. 21 laps to complete. 21 laps complete, 9 laps to go. All right, Smiles. Oh, because Moody's not in here. I was just picking on Thrash. Oh, a little bit of contact. We got one way down to the bottom. That's going to be Kenny Storkson staying out of the way. As we got contact for the lead. 3 wide down the back straightaway. Oh, more contact. Oh, they're going to hit the wall. They're going to recover. We're going to keep it green as they come out of turn number 4. Oh, my God. It's getting sketchy back here. Sketchy. As we move back up to the front. He was 6th, and then he was gone. I don't know what happened. If it's been like 1 or 2 car wrecks or whatever, we haven't been throwing. A lot of people actually haven't wrecked. Looks like DeLong has hit pit road as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. About 7.5 laps to go. This battle for the lead is absolutely great as they head for turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, giving Register to the lead as they come down the front straightaway. Will he get past before the line? Farless with the outside. He's got help from behind. Register almost to the grass. Down the front straightaway. He's going to lead this time by. Down and, oh, there's another pack catching as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Andrew Register on that inside, continuing to dig for the lead, but Farless going to get a run as Register gets sideways. There's a good chance. There's a good chance. Oh, there's the wreck. There's the caution. Caution flag down the back straightaway. Let's see if we can figure out what happened here. Got to go back just a little bit further. Oh, he got him. He got him. Oh, caution flag comes out. So caution flag is out. All right, we do have a few cars that are laps down. They're going to be taking the laps. We got Blake, Jared, and Keith all taking laps back now, so make sure you leave the top side open. Talking to you, Aaron. I saw there was when you got stuck up on the wall. So caution, flag out here once again. This is going to end a good time. This will be pretty good. We'll be right around the time the new one will be opening. Oh, I didn't see that one. I thought Moody was watching. As we are going to go ahead and re-rack them, restack them here once again. Should get wild as Farless is going to lead the way. Samuel Wright in second. Kyle Todd, Bill Sleep, Aaron Braden Wares, David Mayo, Andrew Resner. Sleep and Mayo are going to get together. That's going to be a deadly combination right there. Ethan George and Christopher Fanning, your top 10 as it stands right now. It is going to be interesting. It is definitely going to get interesting here tonight. All right, so we got a couple guys getting their laps back right now. Looks like Keith Back is going to get back on the lead lap right now. And we are going to go ahead and re-rack them, restack them. Should get the one to go this time by. That'll put them at 3 laps to go when they take the green. If you guys have not yet, make sure you guys give the stream a like, a share, and follow. Let's get some people up in here. You're taking optional. Oh, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. There was so much to watch. Everybody got so spread out. And it wasn't always showing the wrecks over on SDK. All right, we're going to stack them up as they are going to get that one to go. We still have 21 cars in this one. All 21 cars have an opportunity here to take the win. We're going to see how this one goes, as it is going to be Farless leading them to the green flag this time by... It looks like Farless wants to race the pace car. Oh, it's going to be wild. It is definitely. We've already seen we've seen him try 6 wide. That didn't work. Well, we've definitely seen successful 5 wide. And I don't think we're done. We're going to see 5 wide again for sure. It might not end up good. We might even see 6 wide. We're going to find out here in just a minute as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna take the win here tonight as they come out of turn number 4? Farless leads the way on the inside. Samuel Wright, Kyle Todd, Bill Sleep, your first 2 rows. Who's your picks? Leave them in the chat as they come out of turn number 4 for a 3-lap shootout. Will we see the white flag? That's gonna be the question here. Will we see the white flag? Green flag is out. We had a couple sleeping on the start there, but they're going to keep it straight down the front straightaway looking for turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Farless leading the way. He's got Kyle Todd all over the back of him as they head into turn number 1 and 2. 3 wide back of the pack as these guys try to make their way up through the field down into turn number 1 and 2. Top 4 going to go single file. Bill Sleep going to follow suit, but Braden going to roll the bottom side. Here comes the 22 of Samuel Wright. He's going to the bottom. He's looking for the lead, but he's got zero help behind him. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. Samuel going to get a good rundown on the inside as they head. What happened to you, Kenny? As they head into turn number 3 and 4, here comes Samuel Wright on the bottom side. Register going to dive up underneath. They're trying to wreck. Big wreck into the outside wall. The 2 hard into the wall. They're going to wreck some more right here. Caution flag comes out. Oh my God. I thought that was going to be a whole lot worse. Yeah, I thought there was no way he wasn't going to bounce back out in the traffic. That was wild. He packet lost. He didn't have enough signal. Something happened with his internet or something. Woo. I don't know what happened to Mayo. Oh, he went off the track. Might have gotten a little residual. Oh, Morgan's down into him. Oh, yeah, Morgan came down a little bit, thinking the same thing I did, and oh no, Mayo slid up. They just made a little bit of contact there. Honestly, I don't know how he held on to that thing. That was a hell of a save by David Mayo. Yeah, you were. You just have the worst luck for WOoT. I think that's just what it breaks down to. Now, the other race has got a 30-minute practice. Aaron, how long's your toe? All right, we're going to get the one to go next time by. It should be a pretty quick run here. Yeah, the yellow came out just in time for him. As they come out of turn number 4, getting that one to go this time by. They gotta pop the little blue pill. The full throttle fossils, are they together? Hey, do we have the full throttle fossils together? Holy shit. Thank you. Thank you, Brian. All right, they're going to get the one to go this time by. It is going to be a green-white checker. Green-white checker. Farless is going to lead the field. He is going to have Samuel Wright to his outside. Samuel's going to go up there and grab all the marbles. He's scratching a little paint off. Are you scratching paint off for weight reduction, Samuel? He said yes, sir. Yeah, he does have some bad luck. He does good, too. Him and I have had some phenomenal races. I enjoy racing Kenny most of the time. I can't say all the time, but most of the time. All right, guys, it's about to get wild once again. Green, white checker. When they come out of turn number 4, Farley's going to lead him to the green. How soon is he going to go? That is going to be the question here. Yeah, most of the time. All right, pace car is in. Farless leads the field. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway. Mayo going to sleep a little bit on that one, but Bill's going to suck to the back bumper of the number 62 of Kyle Todd as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Farless on the inside, Samuel on the outside. Will we make the white flag this time as they come out of turn number 2? Got a few guys trying to push up through. Martin's going to take it up the middle, down the back straightaway. Definitely getting interesting right around the mid-pack. Those guys getting desperate as Register up to the high side. He's got some help out. Here comes Martin in the number 98. Martin going to go find the back bumper of Samuel as they head into turn number 3 and 4. They're going to get the white flag this time by. Here comes Jared Gotch. He's getting up in the mix as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Who's going to lead to the white flag? It's going to be Samuel Wright. 1 lap to go, if I say that right. 1 lap to go as they come down the front straightaway. They're going to be 4 wide per second. Kyle Todd thinking about 5 wide. It's not there as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, it is definitely getting interesting here. This is going to get wild as they come out of turn number 2. Here comes Martin. Oh, Barless loose. Oh, they're wrecking. Big wreck down the back straightaway. Big wreck down the back straightaway. Jared Gotch going to sneak his way through. Jared Gotch sneaks his way through as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Bill Sleep, but Jared Gotch has the lead as they come out of turn number 4. Who's going to get it? Contact for second. Ellison up the track. Bill Sleep digs down low. Kyle Todd in the middle. Battle's going to be for second. Gotch going to try to take the win. There's contact from behind. It's going to be Gotch, Kyle Todd, Chris Ellison, Bill Sleep, Blake DeLong, your top 5. What a crazy one here tonight. Jared Gotch goes from the roof to the victory lane. All right, those guys going to go get registered for the next one, and I'm going to pull in whoever shows up for an interview once I can do this results. It is going to be Jared Gotch with the win here tonight. Kyle Todd in second. Chris Ellison in third. Going to be Bill Sleep in the number 4 spot. Blake DeLong in 5th. Matthew Harris in 6th. Going to be Kyle Bishop in the number 7 spot. Ethan George in 8th. Aiden in 9th. Good run for Aiden. Going to be David Mayo in the number 10 spot. Ian Martin in 11th. Andrew Crash Register in 12th. Going to be Joel in the number 13 spot. Samuel in 14th. Keith Backus in 15th. He is on a hot streak. Going to be Justin Farless in 17th, Morgan 18th, Morgan in 17th, Chris Fanning in 18th. And then rounding out the rest of the field here tonight, 19th is going to be Braden Wares, Tony in 20th, Aaron 21st, and Storkson in that 22nd spot. That was wild. I'm not mad about that one. That was a good race. We got Jared. Holy cow. What an up and down night for you, Jared.
Yeah, that was
literally
a lot of ups and downs there, but yeah, literally, yeah. I was really last at one point. I don't know how. I got a lot of luck there, so yeah, that was a lot of things had to go right for me right there.
For sure. Oh, almost a comeback for Ian too. All right, I didn't know, guys. Kyle finally got in here, but we'll finish with Jared. Oh man, Jared, you ended up on your roof at one point there, man. You had to think your night was going to be done. You had to take the long tow. You knew you'd be able to get the laps back, but you were going to have to work from quite the deficit when you did get those laps back, knowing that the laps were counting down so fast.
Yeah, I had a 3-minute tow, and I was 2 laps down at one point, but I got one back early on as soon as I got my tow done. And I was 1 down for like, I don't know how many laps that run was, but I was praying and hoping for the caution to come out, and it did. And I was in the back of the field, and the caution came out early again, so that also helped me. Then I got a massive run. I got a great restart. Got a massive runs to be up with the front with the other guys, and the front guys got collected and wrecked, and I just somehow just avoided it and then blocked Kyle Todd, and here we are.
Mark Thrash said in the chat, Kyle Jared is on an absolute hot streak, unstoppable. I mean, you got to feel like overall you've had a great time here, getting a lot of victories, getting a lot of podiums. I know you got some people to thank. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to them?
Yeah, thank you to Mark Thrash in the chat. Yeah, it's just everyone that's taking part in WoW or WOOT ever. It's just great fun to be racing with you guys. Shout out to you and all the MDiTV guys for putting these on every week for us. Shout out to Brady. He couldn't be here tonight, but I'm hopefully going to be winning the double here again tonight for him. But shout out to my friend Matthew Hars for he's running this one and the next one. He was running up front there at the end there until he got caught up in a wreck. But yeah, really exciting race for sure, and hopefully we can make it 2 in a row.
Yeah, that was definitely a lot of fun to watch. The racing up front was absolutely insane. 5 wide at times. It was insane.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Kyle Todd sneaking into a podium here tonight. Man, you were in the mix of that up at the front for a while there too. I mean, how nerve-wracking was that? I mean, you're used to running more dirt than you are asphalt or short track racing. Here you are out here on the super speedway action and in the middle of a lot of chaos, totally different style racing than what you're really used to.
Yeah, we run this deal quite a bit now, but you just gotta be lucky. I hooked old Farless there. He told me push him, I pushed him, and then I just went back and watched the replay, and I don't know, maybe I could have done something a little different to prevent turning him there, but too late.
Yeah, not a whole lot you can do to take it back now, but these cars, the mini stocks are definitely unique. I mean, you're pushing and you're trying not to it's almost like the front end gets loose when you're pushing and you're trying to counter that, and it's so easy to go ahead and hook the guy in front of you trying to fight your own issues with the front of that car. How big of a role does that play when you're pushing somebody in these with how unpredictable they can be?
Yeah, you gotta, honestly, you just gotta hit them right, because they don't ever do the same thing to us. I mean, I race these cars in real life, and they hit that right on the money, because they don't ever want to do the same thing to us. No joke.
Well, great run here tonight. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, and sponsors?
Like I said, yeah, shout out to Farless. I hate that we were trying to get it. I didn't care who wanted, me or him. We were just trying to get one of us up there to win. And like I said, I watched replay, see where I maybe could have done something a little different, but in the moment, man, you're just keep her on the wood. Try not to get run over. So shout out to him, my buddy Old Money Shifting D-Long. He done pretty good tonight. The old fan club, they stick with us, so appreciate them too.
You gotta have both. You gotta have both.
Oh yeah. Man, it's all fun. I understand I can be a little chaotic sometimes, but I mean, when you run so many of these races and dedicate so much time to it, you just gotta get lucky. Like I won, I think the first one I ran, I won at Charlotte in the mini stocks, and I didn't finish one until like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
and that was a year apart or so. So I mean,
it is crazy. It takes a special. I mean, we talk a lot about luck, but it also takes a special skill to put yourself in the right place in these things, and a lot of people don't realize that. I mean, Jared for years, him and Brady for years ran these things and weren't getting the results they are now, and now they're both of them are hard to beat each week. It just takes a matter of learning who you're racing around, who you can work with, and putting yourself in the right spot. A little bit of luck, but definitely there is an art to even just making the feature with WOOT.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Like tonight, it was, everybody's wanting to watch the clash. So, I mean, I understand why we had a low one on that one, but yeah, you are correct. I mean, I definitely gotta have some skill in that too, because I mean, you get up here, some of these guys they're good. Like Jared, I mean, how many is that in a row for him? Or I mean, at least one race a week for.
I mean, if I go
It
back
feels
and
like
look at what,
it feels like it.
if I go back and look at like the last 2 months, I mean, he's won more than 50% of them, I'm sure.
I think I've started. I'm doing something right. I've had some interviews the last 2 or 3, 4 weeks, but it's been to him. So we gotta do something different next time.
Right? Maybe you can get a push from Jared.
Yeah, no joke. Help, hey, like Cal Naughton Jr. Let me win one.
I think I
Nothing
already
wrong
won
with
that.
Silver.
Silver don't pay good, man. I'm here to tell you.
All right, guys. I'll see you over in the 87's. Good run here tonight. That was a lot of fun actually to watch for a smaller group than usual.
Yeah, hey, appreciate the host and doing what you're doing. That was an intense race. I mean, the whole deal was fun. So appreciate it.
Definitely. All right, guys. I'll see you in a little bit.
Hopefully.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and push them out. We're going to jump over into race number 2. 87's at Talladega. Still spots left if you guys want to jump in. We're going to go ahead and jump over there. Should be a wild one here tonight once again. 87's definitely a different skill level than what we'll see in some of these other races that we run. They are hard to drive. Tires are going to make a difference. You'll bet back racing. When the racing starts, all right. Yeah, you get a little bit of time. You know that. All right, we are jumping in to session number 2. How many people does it say? We got 23. It looks like 23-ish drivers. So it is still a little bit of a light field right now, guys. Plenty of spots in there. I know everybody's all NASCAR'd out here tonight with the duels going on. Should be interesting to see what happens in race number 2. Definitely curious to see what will happen in race number 2 as we load in. We're about 57% of the way in there. Gonna go ahead and mute that just in case. That race ended perfectly, I think. That was probably the perfect timing to end that race. So note to self, Michigan, we might need to drop a couple laps normally. Ah, there's Samuel. I'm assuming that's you out there in the chat liking the TikTok. Samuel making it over here into the 87's. Landon Moody going to make an appearance here tonight. Noah Carter making an appearance. How about that? We got a little 83 versus 84 action tonight, as these paints are going to update here in just a minute. Oh, he's in the 87 tonight, huh? Oh, no, he's not. Where is Noah? Oh, yeah, Noah's in there. Noah's in the mix. Oh, you can't park there. Can't park there, bud. Jared Gotch jumping out on the track. Keith Backus out there. This is going to be a tough one for him. This one takes this is a little different driving style here. Luke Swarting making it out. Good to see you make it out, Luke. I'm good. that's all right. I figured it was going to be a little light anyway. Noah, are we going to have a little bit? Well, I guess it's not 83 versus 84 tonight. It's 84 versus 87. Uh-oh. Well, my internet went south a little bit. Looks like we are getting back up good now. Sorry about that. A little bit of a hiccup with the internet. Andrew trying to get the Rex out. So field is starting to pick up a little bit. Riley Green making an appearance here. So another driver. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 7 people in here. On top of that, so 25 plus whoever hasn't gotten in here. So we might be sending somebody home here tonight. Let's see. We got anybody who has not joined the server yet? 72. Chris Fanning is not in here right now. Who's in the 72? Joshua? All right, so we do have some more drivers coming in. Looks like we will end up with an LCQ here tonight. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. How you guys going to team up on Morgan like that? All right, so these guys out here having a little bit of fun as we work into tonight's main event at the 87's here tonight at Talladega. Always a wild one. Looks like we are pushing in on that full mark as Keith's gonna. This is a tough car. Keith's still learning the sim. Definitely. A little bit cold out in the garage here tonight. Looks like we are right about at that cutoff point where we will have 26 cars out here. Remember, 26 cars make the feature. We are closing in on 10 minutes left in the session. Oh, yeah, we're going to jump over. It looks like some more people are coming in that have not made it all the way in yet. Man, Landon's on it. Who's in the 420 car? Let's... Hello, Natasha. Natashi Baku? Natasha... I don't know how to fuck to say that. Oh, God. I just watched Brett plow the wall. That wall wouldn't have hurt so bad if you put a little bit of your Diddy oil on there, Brett. How track? What's up? What's up? Look at this. Braden Ware's at the top of the chart right now. So Braden Ware's out there. All right, so things starting to get interesting out on the track as we start to get the people up in the server. Definitely starting to load in a little bit now. Let's see if we got any more. We are going to end up with an LCQ here tonight. We didn't earlier in the first one, but this one definitely starting to fill up a little bit. NASCAR night definitely playing a role. And how many people have joined the server tonight? And, you know, they're probably burned out on super speedways. Everybody's running Daytona 500s this week on iRacing. Usually super speedway week we used to take off for WOOT. I haven't been lately. I know. I used to take Super Speedway week off for WOOT every time just because car counts are weird. All right, we got a couple of people over in this server as we have split into a second server here tonight. The Magnet has showed up. He's going to be happy that Mark Thrash is not here. What's up, Bill? The other Bill, Watkins. Well, I think you both are grandfathers. It is. We have more than 26 in here, so we're gonna run heats and consi. All right, got some people rolling out on the track. Drake Mason in the Taco Bell number 55 rolling out. Got Hunter out there in the number 26. All right, let's see. Who do we got? Let's go see what they're... Let's go see how rowdy they're being over a Moody server.
Why are you here?
Hello.
This is only for cool kids. You're not a cool kid. You're not part of the KKK.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're going to get me banned on TikTok starting shit like that.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Yo.
The Cool Kids Club. What do you mean?
Look. I hope your mom's watching. I'm going to tell her to ground you. I'm going to tell her. I'm going to tell her to take your meat sticks away.
Put the beef thing.
You know, he was racing. He was racing just fine till he started choking on his meat sticks earlier.
You're gonna go blind. Don't do that.
Oh my God! You just caused me to wreck, James.
Look! You're going nowheres like that.
Okay. That was cool.
Hey! I don't think that Braden and Diddy should be that close together in Discord. I don't know if you guys see how close they are. They're like next to each other.
there's a weird thing, like especially going into 3, where the car kind of like
They like it.
decompresses and then settles down, like Charlotte in the old Gen Cup cars.
Yeah.
Keith, this is a whole different animal than what you're used to.
It's don't seem too bad.
No, you're used to the old body roll too.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean,
You
it pushes
fe-
a little bit at the tri-oval. That's about it.
You feel it though in these cars. All right, I was bored, so I came to mess with you guys, mainly
Hey,
Braden.
there's a car on the back straight.
Yeah,
Noah,
have fun.
his car's just sitting there. Can we like put him in the pits?
You stayed here the whole time.
They all sitting at pit entrance.
You're killing my lap times.
Oh man, you're not
No,
going to win practice?
If you get a notice from TikTok, it's not my fault. It's your fault.
It's telling me right now. It says there seems to be an issue with Braden Wares. Please remove him from the server.
That's what I was
Oh
waiting
my
for.
God!
Oh my god.
Oh my
Holy
God! Braden,
I was in the,
you're still flipping, Braden.
I was over the catch fence at one point.
Oh
Yeah,
my
we can't
God!
park
You just
there.
straight choked on your meat stick right there. All right. On that note, I will talk to you guys in a little bit.
All right.
Have fun.
Okay.
All right. Went and had a little fun with the guys over there in Moody's server. Hey, the Texas Speed guys are on, but they're not in here. All right, so we are getting ready for qualifying here in just a few minutes. Yeah, we're having a little fun, Easton. What's up, buddy? A little bit of fun here. We're going to get ready for qualifying in here. Top 5 going to transfer through. Everybody else off to the heats and the consies. We're going to take 8 from the heats. I'm going to give them the rundown here in a minute when we get into qualifying. Which reminds me, I need to go ahead and make sure I'm on race control. No Shane Haas or Mark Thrash. How weird is that? You know, WOoT just feels funny without Thrash or Haas. I don't know. Maybe he's taking the day off after he pit napped that kid yesterday. All right, so we got about a minute and 15 seconds left before we get into qualifying. Landon's tagging Shane. I think it might be, he might still be able to get in. As Bill Sleep going to smack that inside wall. Who else we got out there? Looks like everybody is pretty much closing down their practice, getting ready for tonight's race. We definitely have enough people to send somebody home. Let's see who else is registered, maybe not in here yet. Looks like everybody has made an appearance, at least in the server. Some of those guys have left, yeah. Kyle Todd and Kyle Bishop both left the server. Don't know if they're going to make it back in. We'll see how things go here in just a few minutes, as that is going to close down the end of practice. About 9 seconds left. We'll do a driver's meeting here in just 1 second. All right, end of practice. Getting into qualifying. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming out. I'm going to do a little driver's meeting here. You guys are more than welcome to qualify if you want, but I'm going to do the driver's meeting here, kind of let you guys know what's going on for those that have not been here before. We do this every Thursday night. We start off at 9 o'clock with either mini stocks or street stocks. Next week will be street stocks. I haven't picked the track yet, but that'll start at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we will do something at Talladega. Sometimes it's IndyCar, sometimes it's 87, sometimes it's COT. We don't do next gen here, so don't have to worry about that. But you guys get the point. That server usually opens up at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We stream live on MDiTV now on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. And racing today, you will be staying above that double yellow line. I don't care where you guys qualify. So top 5 are going to make it out of qualifying. So top 5 do not have to go to a heat or a consi, so they are locked into the race. Everybody else will end up in the heats and or the consi. We're going to take 8 out of the heat race number 1 and 2, and we'll take 5 out of the LCQs. Total of 26 cars in tonight's feature. There are no cautions in the heats or the consis. That being said, you got one fast repair. If you get in a wreck, go get that fast repair. They'll probably wreck again. You'll still have an opportunity to try to race your way in. There are no cautions, no jumping out of line before the start-finish line. Mainly do that so people aren't wrecking before the start-finish line, because I can't think of a lot of things that are more lame than that. So do not jump out of line until after the start-finish line. Obviously, if somebody misses a shift and they're really slow, I'm going to use my discretion on that. But chances are, if you jump to the outside or the middle just to pass a bunch of people when you don't have to, I'm probably just going to DQ you rather than tell you to give it back. Initial starts are on green. Restarts in the feature are on leader. If you do go a lap down in the feature, and we don't throw a caution because it's only 1 or 2 cars, when we do get the caution flag, take your laps back. We will clear your black flag. So that being said, if you are on the lead lap, stay down on that yellow line in case somebody is a lap down trying to get their laps back. If you get smashed by a car getting their laps back because you're running on the top side, I'm probably just going to laugh at you. Chat, that is the biggest thing here, guys. I get it. People get mad. People do dumb things. And I am more than happy to hear you guys tell them they're a fucking moron. But if you do keep it going after that, I will just remove you from the server, because then that just makes the server negative. And I don't want to deal with it. I want to have good racing. I want to have fun. We do this for fun. Other than that, guys, let's have some fun here tonight. And make sure you guys give the stream a like, a share, and a follow. All right, so we are in qualifying right now. Noah Carter at the top of the charts. Good to see him out there with a 46.871. They do have 10 minutes here. Landon Moody out on the track now in the number 84. We'll see where he is able to put that thing tonight. As he pulls out on the track, trying to gain as much speed as he can. The tires do make a difference here tonight. So 3 laps, not necessarily an advantage here. We might even see some of these guys go down and get a fresh set of tires and just do 1 lap at a time, trying to get that quick time, because you run a couple laps on these tires, they do slow down. So we'll see if Landon Moody does that, trying to get as much speed here coming to the green on lap number 1. But we'll see a lot of drivers only taking 2 laps too. Looks like Jared did not get his full 3 laps in. Currently number 2 on the charts. Mike Dombrowski in that number 3 spot. Braden Ware's 4th. Dawson Kent in 5th. That's where it sits right now. I see Riley Green out of the track. Richard Parks. Hunter. Beatty all out on the track right now, putting in their lap times. Looks like we're going to have a decent field here tonight. Looks like we will have that LCQ. Look at that. Brett Vincent up into the top 5. 3rd quick with a 46.907. How about that out of old Diddy? Morgan out on the track, also putting down a qualifying run. Landon Moody going to go 6th quick. That's enough to put him on the pole for now in heat race number 1, but he wants to pick up the pace a little bit here. Let's see if he's able to do it on lap number 2. David Mayo out on the track. So people starting to slowly creep out on the track, trying to get their laps in, as we have about a little more than 4 minutes left here in qualifying. Here comes Moody coming to complete lap number 2 in the number 84. This car will suit his style a little bit more than usual for the plate track. Let's see if Moody jumps it up the boards. He does not, with a 46.949. What's up, Burke? Oh, you forgot. F in the chat for James Burke. There might still be time to register. We still got 4 minutes left in qualifying. Let's see. Anybody else? Who is not in here? Let's see. Kyle Todd's gone. Turner's gone. Bishop's gone. Joshua's gone. Fanning's gone. Cox is gone. No Cox. Moody sucks. Look how slow the 84 is, right? Hey, Landon Moody, you got out-qualified by Brett and Braden. I want everybody who's surprised that Landon Moody's complaining right now to raise their hands. Yep, I don't see anybody with their hands up. Ah! Oops. Did you say your hand is up where? His ass? Morgan sitting 13th quick right now in the number 46 machine. Keith Backus out on the track. Mayo currently sitting 24th quick.
Time tonight.
What's that you had your hand stuck up his ass? Ah. All right, let's see. Keith Backus out on the track waiting for him to put in his qualifying times. You know, he's new to this. This is definitely a different car to try to learn. We'll see what Keith is able to do. He must have muted him. All right, let's see where Keith is able to put that number 24 machine as he comes across the line here. He's going to be 22nd quick with a 47.195. No pressure, Keith. We're watching you. I know you're watching the TikTok. No pressure, bud. Here, we're going to go sit in your lap. All right, we're helping you. Adding a little left side weight for you here. Should turn better. Come on, Keith. Get a good lap in. It's a little squirrely in that tri-oval. Let's see, did he jump up on the boards? He does. 18th quick with a 47.051 for Keith Backus. Come on, Keith. Let's get some more out of it. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I know. That's a good spot for you. Oh, he might be a little too hot. Oh, he got a little bobble there. Those tires wear out pretty quick. Lap 3 is always a little difficult. What's up, Swank? Look how bad Moody sucks. Where is Moody? 6th quick. All right, that is going to be the end of qualifying. We're going to get into heat race number 1 as Carter, Gotch, Vincent, Dombrowski, and Wares going straight to the feature. Everybody else here in the Conti going to be top 8 out of each heat. Or everybody else here in the heat. I said Conti because I'm an idiot. Starting on the pole here tonight in heat race number 1. Let's go ahead and pull up that starting lineup. It is going to be Landon Moody. Outside of him, it is going to be Hunter Funderburk. Starting inside row number 2 in the number 3 spot, it's going to be Dawson Kent with Dana Ryan in 4th. Going to be Kenny Storkson in the number 5 spot. Ashish in 6th. Keith Backus in 7th. Going to be Register in 8th. Matthew in 9th. Luke Swarding in 10th. Going to be Samuel Wright in 11th. Anthony Cox in 12th. Some of these guys I know are not here. Kyle Bishop in 13th. Going to be Joshua in 14th. And Peter Stewart in that number 15 spot. We'll see who all grids up. Right now it looks like we have 9 cars gridded up, which means if that's all we get, only one of them getting sent to the LCQ. That looks like what we're going to get unless somebody grids up absolute last minute. Right? That is a hell of a way, right? All right, 35 seconds. Oh, Peter's going to go ahead and grid up, so that puts us at 10 cars in heat race number 1. All right. Who's your pick here in heat race number 1? Let me know in the chat. Will Landon Moody take it? All right. That is going to be it. So 10 cars, 8 transfer. I wish it didn't run the Consi if people left. All right, we're going to go ahead and get ready for tonight's heat race number 1. Let me go ahead and give them a reminder. All right, guys, thanks for coming out again. There's 10 of you, so 8 of you transfer. I don't know how many are going to be heat race number 2. This start will be on green and no jumping out of line until after the start-finish line. Moody's on the pole for the heat. That means he qualified 6th. Won't he get one once he crashes? That is what will be said when he crashes. I don't know why he qualified if he didn't want to start where he is. I don't normally do an EOL, but if you want to do an EOL here, that's perfectly fine. Yes, you should have. Hey, Kenny. James Burke said that if you wreck Landon Moody, he'll give you a high 5 opening week of DRP.
Ooh, like a crisp high 5? That might be worth it. There's your answer. All right, pace car is in, looking for the green flag as they come down the front straightaway. Who's it going to be? You agree with the high 5s? He said a solid clap high 5. Green flag is out. Green flag is out. Might take him up on that.
As they come down into turn number 1 and 2. It is going to be side by side for the lead. Hunter up high, Moody down low. Oh, we got one looking to the high side. Ryan going to the high side. Nope. Going to stay down low as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, everybody kind of jockeying for position right now. Looks like Register going to stick at the back of the pack as they head into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Hunter leading the way as Moody stuck down on the bottom side. Little bobble there as he might have gotten a little bit of the line as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, looking for turn number 1 and 2. Good run for Moody. They're going to take him 3 wide. Oh, 3 wide down the front straightaway. Here comes Dawson Kent to the Dawson Kent to the inside. Moody's going to go to the top side. He's looking for the lead outside of Hunter. They're going to take it 3 wide for the lead in 1 and 2. 3 wide for the lead as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Moody leads the way up on the top lane as they look for turn number 3. Moody has help from behind as they head for turn number 3 and 4. He's going to take the lead, drops down to the bottom. Drops down to the bottom as Ryan leaves Ryan alone. Oh, we got contact. Storkson. Oh, Storkson going to get spun out and crash. And Register going to get caught up in that one. Oh, Register took the EOL and still got caught up. What'd I say, Andrew? Oh, no, the 26 goes around. I don't know if that was on him. Yeah, I think he was losing it already. All right, back up to the front. Moody leads the way as we got a battle for second. Here comes Keith Backus in the number 24. He's inching in to the number 2 spot as they come out of turn number 4. How about that? How about that, right? Down through the tri-oval. Backus going to run for that number 2 spot. Big run to the high side from Kent as they come across the line. 3 laps complete. 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Side by side for first. Side by side for third. Who's going to take heat race number 1 as they come out of turn number 2? Oh, we got a... Oh, my God. Oh. Matthew got so loose. Oh, Backus going to bump the back bumper. Moody equals Intimidator, right? That's funny. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. It's going to be Moody leading the way. Here comes Kent to the outside. Drag race down the front straightaway. They're going to get the white flag this time by 1 lap to go. Backus going to move up to the outside. He is going for a win in heat race number 1. Look at him go for it. He's going to cut in front of Moody. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Backus going for the lead. He's sideways. David, save it. He does as they head through 1 and 2. He's going to lose a couple spots here. Moody's going to get Kent loose. Jumps up underneath him. Out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Lap car up ahead as they look for turn number 3 and 4. Moody pushed him. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Moody's going to take the lead. Battle's going to be for second. Hares up the track. Hars. I forget what Kyle Todd said the last name was as they come out of turn number 4. Moody leads the way. Battles for second. Down the front straightaway. Looking for the line. Moody leads the way. Here comes Matthew to the bottom side. Kent on the outside. Down the front straightaway going to be Moody, Kent, Matthew, Swarting, Backus, Stewart. Hunter crashed out. Looks like Dan Ryan is going to go ahead and cross the line. Looks like Register might inch his way in. He almost had it. Moody is down. All right, let's see. Peter's going to get the number 6 spot. Will Register's going to get in. Register's going to get in through the heat race. Somehow, no front bumper, no back hatch or bumper. I guess he's kind of got a front bumper. That car looking like Andrew owns it. As he comes down the front straightaway, he's going to get that 8th and final transfer spot. You got to make it there. There you go. Hit the wall. Only Andrew could have run that car that fucked up. I can't make you let you run anything if it puts you in there. All right, we're going to go ahead and rack them up here for heat race number 2. It's going to be Beatty starting on the pole here tonight. Riley Green in second. Going to be Michael in that number 3 spot. Morgan in 4th. Richard Parks in the number 5 position. Drake in 6th. Bill Watkins in 7th. Going to be Anthony Turner in the number 8 spot. Bill Sleep in 9th. David Mayo in 10th. Going to be Farless in 11th. Kyle Todd in 12th. Christopher Fanning 13th, and Aiden in 14th. Yeah. I mean, if it would have let you register, I don't know why I have Michigan up there still. All right, let me go remind them of the rules. All right, guys, this start is going to be on green. Do not jump out of line until the start finish line. Looks like everybody who's here is going to make it because a lot of people left. It's still probably going to run the Conti. We'll let it run through. It is what it is. But have some fun. I think it is. All right. Riley Green in the number 22 on the outside. I got to ask him a question. Riley.
What?
When I said it's on green, I didn't mean on you.
Copy, I almost forgot.
Also, I was wondering if you like Hooters for the wings.
What a stupid question.
Good, I've been drinking. I just want to let you know, if they look like wings, you should probably leave them alone. All right. It almost looks like you need an AARP card to run at the back of this pack. Oh my God, you're right. Braden. All right, looking for the green flag as they come down the front straightaway. Watch for Farless to come up through the field. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they head into turn number 1 and 2. A little bit of contact up at the front as Beatty pushed up just a little bit, but Riley Green going to keep it straight. Michael going to follow Beatty out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. They're going to keep it lean and green so far. Down the back straightaway. Look, you did phenomenal, Keith. You absolutely did phenomenal. Down there 4 wide. Yeah. Not supposed to go below the yellow line. The 46 sideways. Morgan, he's going to be able to save it after a little tap on the wall as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. You're going to be 3 wide in the rear. Down the... Oh! What was that? What was that? Yeah, you definitely came up, but we're not going to argue about it. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Everybody keeps it straight as they look for turn number 3. Michael going to lead the way. Riley Green in second. Here comes Riley down on the bottom side. Big run into turn number 3. Down into turn number 3 is going to be Michael leading the way as they come out of turn number 4. What's up, Helms? He's been playing Fallout for a week probably. Down the front straightaway, it is going to be Riley Green. He's going to lead this time by. What a run by Riley Green. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Morgan taking it in the middle. They're going to be 3 wide through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Oh, they're going to get the wall contact. Oh, we got a couple of them wrecking at the back. Oh, big wreck. We got Beatty hard in the wall. Parks was in the wall. Farless was in the wall. Oh, big trouble. As we move back up to the front, going to be Riley Green leading the way out of turn number 4. Yeah, I'm so washed in the big block. Gonna be Riley Green leading that time by with 3 laps complete, 2 laps to go. Will these guys survive 2 more laps? That is gonna be a question here tonight. Bill's moving up. The full throttle fossils are definitely moving forward and led by Watkins as they head for turn number 3. Yeah, I'm gonna wash right up into you next time we're racing. Down it. I have trouble figuring it out since I got the direct drive. It's just so different. Through the front straightaway, white flag is out. Riley Green leads the way, racing his way for some wings at Hooters as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Bill Watkins moving his way up in the number 21. Will he try to dupe the kid as they come out of turn number 2? Down the back straightaway. Watkins looks to the outside, looks back to the bottom. Riley puts the block on. Right? Down into turn at number 3. Green's going to lead the way. Here comes Mason to the outside. Mason up into the wall. A little bit of contact between Watkins. Green up the track. Here comes Bill Watkins out of turn number 4. Oh, Green's going to get a great run as there's contact between Morgan and Watkins. They're going to be 3 wide down the front straightaway. More contact. Doors handed out. Here comes Bill Sleep to the line. It is going to be Riley Green, Bill Sleep, Morgan, Watkins, Mayo, Michael Elroy, Drake Mason, and Barlow is going to transfer their way in the heat race, and we are going off to the LCQ. I need to make a photo of that one. All right, so it looks like we're going to have 2 people gridding up for the LCQ. Is that all we're going to get? Is that how they're going to do me? Well, I don't. We did one. We got one for them. Yeah, Bill had a good run there. You know, I'm thinking that, you know, I've never tried to advance one of these with only a couple cars in it. I think we should test it. Worst case, Kenny doesn't get the race. All right, we're going to see what happens here. We're going to test it. We'll see what happens. Bill's putting in the work. Clint hasn't raced with us in so long. I don't even know if he has iRacing anymore. We're going to see if it puts them in. I think it'll put them in because they were in the top 4 anyway. Hey, Richard, if you want to wreck Kenny, we're down for that. Oh, God. We'll see. We'll see what it does here. Hopefully it throws a checkered flag for these guys pretty quick. I think I tried to advance it. Kenny the Canadian. Scott Holmes is still calling you a Canadian. Yeah, it's not going to do it. Yeah, it doesn't seem to work. You going to lose, Kenny? Come on.
It would be only better if this was me and Braden racing, because I would wreck the shit out of him for a Klondike bar.
You probably just want one of his meat sticks.
No.
Need to get this man a Jack Wing sponsorship.
He jacked what?
Jack Links. The meat stick.
If I were to guess, I would guess that there isn't a single pair of socks in Braden's room that isn't standing up on its own.
Watch his mom chime in.
Richard, if you don't wreck Kenny for the win coming to the checkered, I'm going to be disappointed in you.
Yep, got that right.
All right, so it's going to be Kenny out front, Richard Parks in second. Just a two-car consi. It wouldn't let me advance it. I wanted to advance it. It wouldn't let me. F in the chat for that.
That's not nice.
Just waiting for it. We are
Mandatory
waiting.
pit stop.
All right, so we're going to get 2 more laps here tonight in the consi. These guys are going to go ahead and run this out. Then we have the warm-up, and we will get into tonight's 30-lap event. Oh, Richard, giving it all
Like
she's
watching
got.
paint dry.
All right,
That's what I thought.
they're gonna get the white flag here. 1 lap to go. Kenny gonna lead the way. We're just waiting. We're hoping Richard sends it. Come on, Richard, get there. Get to his back bumper. Come on, keep digging, Richard. Give him the dick. Get up there and give him the dick, Richard. Oh, he's closing. He's closing. Will he get there? He's coming out of turn number 4. Here comes
Get him, get
Richard.
him.
Big run. Big run. Get that back bumper. Get him. Get him. He's going to get him. He wrecks him. Yeah. He got fucked.
Oh yeah!
He got
Tried to
him.
come off the line.
Yep, that was definitely Kenny's fault.
Oh, it was worth it.
All right, guys, go out there, get a couple laps, do what you want here, have some fun.
I just Danica Patrick's on live TV.
All right, so they're going to have a 3-minute little fun session here. A couple guys might try to go out and just get a couple laps, get the hang of the car again. They have been sitting for a couple of races.
Good job, James. Now Braden's all fired up, saying I'm talking smack about his mom over here.
I mean, I heard it.
Oh, I did too. I was watching the stream.
I actually think I heard him mic up and call you Kyle Todd by mistake.
There's a lot of similarities. We both don't know how to drive.
Kyle Wares.
No, that's worse than Cody Ware.
I think Braden identifies more as a Kylie Ware.
Ha ha ha, so funny.
See, he's already whining like a little bitch. If you're going to keep whining like that, we're going to not let you hang out with Moody anymore.
I mean, I gotta learn from somewhere.
All right, so it's going to be a 30-lap event here tonight. About 1 minute left before we get into the main event. Oh, big wreck. The crash register. Wrecking in the tri-oval. That's how it'll look later. Noah Carter out there putting some laps in. The plow on pit road. Oh, he got the, oh my God, he missed that. Oh, I think he just tapped that wall. It was actually,
I got Kenny right behind me, and I said, I got a question. Did your brakes work? And I just jammed them.
That's funny. I mean, whether or not they work or he knows how to use them, I don't think there's much of a difference there.
What brakes?
All right, that is going to be the end of warm-up. We're going to get into tonight's main event. Let's go ahead and stack them up here tonight, as it is going to be Noah Carter standing on the pole here tonight. Hell of a welcome back. Jared Gotch in second. He's going for 2 in a row tonight. Going to be Brent Vincent in the number 3 spot. Somebody's going to get plowed. Mike Dombrowski in fourth. Going to be Braden Wares in the number 5 spot. Landon Moody in 6th. Riley Green in 7th. Going to be Dawson Kent in the number 8 spot. Bill Sleep in 9th. Matthew in 10th. Going to be Morgan in the number 11 spot. Luke Swarding in 12th. Followed by Bill the Magnet Watkins in 13th. Going to be Keith Backus in 14th. David Mayo 15th. Peter in 16th. I don't like giving EOLs like that. Going to be Michael in the number 17 spot. Dana Ryan in 18th. Drake Mason in 19th. Going to be Crash Register in 20. Farless in 21st. Richard Parks 22nd. And Kenny Storkson in that 23rd spot. Going to be 23 cars here tonight as they pull off onto the grid. Let me go give them a reminder. All right, guys, just a friendly reminder. This start will be on green. Restarts after this will be on leader, and do not jump out of line until after the start-finish line. All right, we got them stacked up here. It looks like we got 22 of the 23 cars out on the track. Jacob, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. As I head through turn number 1 and 2, should be a wild one here tonight. Gotch is going for 2 in a row, but Noah trying to rain on that party in the number 87 machine out front here tonight with the quick time. We're going to see what happens here. Usually gets a little crazy on the start. These guys get a little loose in turn 1 and 2. All right, guys, just a reminder, lots of air going around. These things get a little wild going into the corner first couple laps. So watch out for those loose rear ends. You know, Kenny's used to that. We already know you're going to be 3 wide in the rear. All right, we got them stacked up 2 by 2 all the way through the field. Let me know in the chat, who's your pick here tonight? Who's going to take the feature? 30 laps here tonight. Definitely get a couple cautions in these cars. We'll see how it goes as they come out of turn number 4. Pace car's going to pull in. Tensions are high. Let's go smash register. I call them crash register, but that works too. All right, we got them stacked up. Pace car is in. Looking for the green flag in the tri-oval. Noah Carter, Jared Gotch on that front row. Green flag is out. Seen some serious anticipation of spots there as they come down the front straightaway. Looking for turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Jared Gotch on the high side with the advantage. Noah Carter down low as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Going to be side by side still up at the front as we take a look at what's going on. Looks like a couple guys came off of pit road making their way out on the track as they look down the back straightaway for turn number 3 and 4. 2 by 2 all the way through the front of this pack as they head into turn number 3. Not sure what's going on in the back. I guess we're going to have to figure that out. If oh my God. Oh my God. How did Moody definitely did not use a blinker there. I don't know how he squeezed down there. There was no extra room there, Moody. None at all. Carter going to lead the way as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, a little bit of contact as Green drifts up the track. They're going to keep it straight as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Got a couple guys down on the bottom side. Oh, no. Watkins goes around into the inside wall. No caution flag. No caution flag as it stands right now. We got one up in the wall to 28. He's trying to hold on to it. Oh, it is getting chaotic. Keith goes around. Keith goes around. Go ahead and throw it. Fuck it. That's three cars total. 2 different wrecks. Oh, he was inside of him. Was there a little blinking action there? He was deep in that. Oh, he's just deep in there. Oh, they both screwed up. It looks like Backus is going to get the apron. They're trying to dodge that guy. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Clint, get off the chair. I told you before you're going to hurt yourself.
Oh, bump you, man. Bump you.
Where Keith? Where are you going? There's a
I
wall down
sneezed.
there. Oh God,
Oh,
Oh my God.
Clint, why aren't you in this race? You could have rear-ended somebody. The caution's out.
You can you give the
Yeah, he
24
could have been
deal
in that
so I don't
last
get a black
chance
flag?
race.
He's stuck on the back road. Appreciate it.
How many laps do we got left? What's this, 30
Too
now?
many.
I'm trying to see if I got enough fuel.
Dude, we're only live on
Three
three.
nail.
Yeah, I'm
Three
trying to see
for
if I'm
Dale.
short
All
on
right,
fuel.
I just had to
dickhead.
yell at Clint for standing on the chair.
I got my fingers up.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey,
Hang on,
hey.
youngin.
Go eat your go eat your smiley fries,
Hey, hey, those are good, dude.
and we'll see you later.
Go eat your dino nuggies and shut up.
All right, so Keith definitely having a little bit of struggle there. Sneezed and wrecked the car. But he'll get back on the lead lap. No big deal there. As we work the first caution flag here of the night, Noah Carter leading the way. It's going to be Jared Gotch in that number 2 spot. Brett Vincent, that didn't change a lot. Riley Green, Landon Moody, Braden Wares. Braden has lost the spot. Moody, Riley Green is up 3 spots already in the 22. All right, so working the first caution. Looks like we got a couple of guys down on pit road. Bill Watkins, did he end his night? Yeah, he did. Bill Watkins gone for the night. Unfortunate. I didn't look. Was there any contact with Bill? Oh, he got the apron. Did he get it on his own? Yeah, he just... Oh, I think he just got loose. Or was there contact? He just got loose. That air packed up. Oh, how did he get DQ'd? Do they know? What's up, Go Balls? What's up, buddy? Yeah, just took the air out from under him. Unfortunate. Huh. That's wild. I didn't watch any of the qualifying races. I did not watch any. Oh, down in Volusia. I would have loved to have gone there. That sucks, Braden. Yeah, I would have loved to have been down in Volusia. I'll tell you what. You got to admit, the modifieds are wide open this year. Larry's gotten a win. Fucking Friesen comes out. He's got to win. There's a lot of that series is wide open this year. It's going to be wild. Money Matt will take it down. Yeah, he'll get something. But I mean, think about who all has potential to win now. I mean, you got Payne. I think we got to watch him. Timmer could have some good runs. He shows that he can win. Larry shows that he can win. If Larry could ever qualify, okay. There's a lot of potential for people who can win right now. I think it's one of the most competitive fields. I feel bad for Money Matt because Shepard, I mean, I could say this because him and I are about the same age, but he's in the downturn. This is when you start slowing down a little bit. He may or may not. This should be Matt Williamson's time to shine. And he's got Yankowski, he's got, Payne, he's got all these guys coming in, and it is going to be wild. I think it's going to be wild. I'm not saying Shepard's going to fall off. I'm just saying I'm just saying that that's the time of the career where you start to slow down a little bit and you start to feel those hits a little bit more. Do I see the pouch kid? Looking for the green flag here. Once again, green flag is out. Green flag is out as Carter leads him down the front straightaway. Looks like Backus back out off of pit road as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Carter leading the way. Here comes Vincent down low. Vincent going to take the number 2 spot. Jared Gotch falls back to third. Moody's going to be all over the rear end of Gotch as they come out of turn number 2. We got one in the wall. That's going to be Matthew in the wall in 1 and 2. He's going to keep it going straight as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Out front, Carter going to continue to lead. He's thinking about jumping up to the top side to block the run. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of good. And Felix, you can't count out Felix. I can't wait. I might do some shows on the modified racing this year. We're gonna see how that goes. Not like the actual race, but discussions, some kind of podcast type thing. We'll see how it goes. Oh, they're gonna be 3 wide for the number 2 spot. Moody down low, Gotch up high. They're gonna make a Vincent sandwich down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. Gonna be 3 wide up at the front for that number 2 spot. Moody down low. Looks like he's going to roll that bottom. Sorry, gotcha. As they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway, it is going to be all no. Oh my God, that is sketchy. As Moody's up the track, a little bit of contact between him and Vincent as Carter's going to put the block on Moody. Old rivalry there, friendly rivalry as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Noah Carter and Landon Moody for the lead as they are side by side out of turn number 2. Moody's going to have that run out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. Big push by Jared Gotch on the back bumper. Moody, Vincent's going to follow suit. Man, they're going to freight train Carter. Carter back to the number 4 spot. Moody's going to slide up the track. Here comes Gotch back up underneath as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. I got to keep an eye on what's going on further back as they come across the line. Who's going to lead this time by? Here comes Carter back to the bottom. Big run, drag race to the line. It's going to be Moody at the line that time by. I don't care who you are, you know, even if you don't like asphalt racing, these cars race so good. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Oh, a little bit of bumper cars. Oh, we got a couple turning around. Oh, blow over. Caution comes out. All right, let's take a look at this one. Let's see what happened up ahead. Oh, Brett's going to be at the start of this one, I think. So we're going to jump up on Brett. Oh my God. That was just too wild. Watch Mason. Oh. That was a hell of a flip. He lands on all 4, keeps it going. As they're going to go ahead and check it up. If they are a lap down, we're going to let them get their green flags. Moody's going to lead the way. So caution flag number 2 out on the track as it's going to be 10 to complete this time by. Oops, wrong button. All right. Sorry, I was checking a message. Yeah, that was wild. I may not have thrown the caution had you not flipped. I was debating it. As Keith going to get back on the lead lap here. These guys going to re-rack them, restack them. Bunch of cars on pit road right now. Moody is going to lead the field. Jared Gotch in second. Noah Carter, Riley Green, Braden Wares, Morgan, Dawson Kent, Bill Sleep, Kenny Storkson, and Farless currently your top 10. As we work the caution flag for the second time here tonight. Hopefully we get a good green flag run here. A bunch of guys just used their fast repair, so they're going to have to race a little bit different. We'll see how that transpires here tonight. So surprisingly, Kenny hasn't crashed out yet. I mean, just kidding. Bill Sleep has had a hell of a run here tonight. The last race and now trying to have a good run here again tonight. We'll see if Keith Backus is able to overcome his sneeze from earlier. Maybe get a good finish. He showed some promise in his heat race. As they are going to get the one to go this time by. One to go at the line. It's going to be 12 laps complete. 18 laps to go when they hit the green flag. Peter's pulling down on pit road. Maybe he wants to use the fast repair, wants some tires, something. Or just to go to the back. All right, we are stacking them up 2 by 2. Once again, looking for that green flag this time by. I forgot to remind everybody on the last one. I'm going to remind you guys now. This start is on leader anytime after the pace car pulls off. Yeah, that's why I got to specify after the pace car pulls off, or he'd be trying to go right now. He tries to act like the restart zone is the same spot it is at Oswego everywhere. All right, we are looking for that green flag. Landon Moody in the number 84 on the inside. Jared Gotch in that number 5 on the outside. Behind Moody is going to be Noah Carter giving him a kiss there into turn number 3 and 4 in the number 87. And how about Riley Green in that number 22 sitting in the 4th spot as we look for the green flag this time by. You know, it doesn't hurt as much going a little bit earlier in these things as it does in some of the other cars. So we may see Moody try to get on that gas a little bit early, not necessarily wait for that restart zone. As they look for the green flag here. Oh, he's waiting. He waited to the green. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they head down the front straightaway looking for turn at number 1 and 2. Going to be Moody leading the way. As it is going to be side by side for second. Noah Carter up underneath Gotch as they head into turn at number 1 and 2. Looks like Riley Green has moved down to the bottom as he's got Morgan to the outside as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Moody is the Pod Piper right now. They're all following him down the back straightaway. Oh, a little bit of contact as Carter gets in the back bumper. Big bobble for Moody. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Gotch going to get the top side into turn number 3. Carter looking for that back bumper once again on the back of Moody as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Going to be 13 laps complete when they hit the line. 13 laps complete as they come across the line. Moody continues to lead the way. They're side by side behind him. Gotch trying to get the run. He does get the run in turn number 1 and 2. Going to dig that high side. Let's see if he can get the run out of turn number 2. Taking a straighter lane on the high side, keeping that momentum up. Big bobble out of Gotch, not able to take advantage. Down the back straightaway, they're going to be 3 wide back in the pack there. Farless going to drop back as they head into turn number 1, 3, and 4. Gotch is going the wrong way right now as they head into turn number 3. How about Morgan up into the top 3 out of turn number 4? Morgan on the move at that number 46. He's going to move up to the top side. Moody moves up high. Noah Carter goes low. Here comes Morgan. He's going to bobble down to the bottom side. Down the front straightaway. Oh, Gotch to the high side. 3 wide for second into turn number 1 and 2. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Great race up here at the front as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Oh, we got a couple wrecking down to the inside. Bill Sleep caught up. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I thought it was never going to stop. Thank God the motion rig was off, right? Oh, it looks like Braden Wares is going to hit that outside wall coming out of the corner and bounce down. Oh, he just got the wall. Oof. What a hit by Bill Sleep as the caution flag comes out here once again. Couple victims there. I don't know if Braden ran out of room or out of talent. Kenny he's sitting 6th right now. He's sitting 6th right now. So we are halfway through as it is going to be 16 laps complete when we cross the line this time by. It was there. Yeah. I was just picking on you anyway. I knew you just wanted to make the track a little wider and the wall didn't move. So working the caution flag here once again. Braden down on pit road. I think he probably... Did he have to take the toe? No, he's moving. He's moving. Bill Sleep taking a massive hit under that caution. As it looks like Matthew going to get back on the lead lap there. Almost everybody coming down for tires except for Noah and Morgan right now. Michael's going to stay out. Let's see if any of these guys pitted already that are staying out. Yeah, a couple. Okay, so just the top 2 are the only ones that have not pitted yet. Yeah, that is definitely a monkey see, monkey do, too, because Morgan stayed out. All right, so it is going to be Noah Carter, Morgan, Michael, Drake, Andrew Register, David Mayo, Michael Dombrowski, Landon Moody, and Richard Parks. Braden Wares, your top 10. Those guys still out on the track. Matthews Hare's down on pit road right now. Haars, I don't know how I'm supposed to say that. I should have listened to Kenny or to Kyle earlier. Oh my God, it is so cold out here. So it is going to be a 12 lap shootout here. We're going to try to get these in green. We'll see how these guys do. Definitely more people using the fast repair is definitely going to start to change up the way these guys are racing. Those that have not used the fast repair yet will be able to be a little bit more aggressive. We'll see the ones that did take the fast repair be a little bit conservative here. Gotta survive to the end as they come out of turn number 4. Gonna get that one to go. Bill Sleep is gonna have to catch his laps on the next yellow. Ooh, Carter's gonna dip down now, and Morgan's gonna stay out. So Carter comes down on pit road. He's gonna take the tires. Well, we are doing good tonight. I am getting a little bit tired, though. About ready to be done for the night. Brett, thank you for the share. Brett's out there sharing and driving. As Morgan going to lead the way, it's going to be Michael on his outside. The only reason you're not doing that is because baby oil makes the wheel hard to hold on to. All right, we got them stacked up 2 by 2, $50 for anybody that crashes Moody. And Moody's paying that, right? Bill Sleep did make it back out off of pit road. No, they're just fucking with you. Well, you know, Scott Holmes told me that Landon Moody is paying anybody $50 who wrecks Landon Moody. Scott Holmes just said Noah Carter is better than Landon Moody.
Yeah. My Big Mac's just come with a side of dish.
All right, looking for the green flag as they come to the line. It is going to be Morgan leading the way. Good boy. All right, green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway looking for turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Morgan leading the way. Battle's going to be for second. It is going to get a little wild. We're going to have a different tire strategy here. This could get real interesting as these guys with new tires probably will chop their way up through the field as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3. Register going to dive down low on Morgan looking for that number 2 spot. Then Moore as he sends it into turn number 3. He's going to make it past Morgan up underneath Mason as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Will Register lead this time by as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be a drag race down the front straightaway. Down the front straightaway looking for turn at number 3 and 4. Morgan's going to take it up the middle. They're going to be 3 wide. Down the front straightaway, it's going to be Drake Mason at that time by as they head for turn number 1 and 2. Moody has those new tires, but he's not able to do anything with it. Stuck back in some heavy traffic. They're 2 and 3 wide back there. Nowhere to go. Oh, we got one in the wall. He's going to go ahead and pull it out as they come down the back straightaway. Is that Diddy? That is Brett, I think, that got up into the wall as they head into turn number 3 and 4. 3 wide for the lead. 3 wide for the lead. We got more. Oh my God, that could have been a whole lot worse. How did they not all just die there as they come out of turn number 4? Oh, here it comes. Oh, we're going to watch these. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the hell just happened? Oh. All right, we got to watch that one closer. We're going to watch what happened to the accident, but watch this one. Watch this impact. This is massive. Watch this. This is going to be Kenny Storkson coming in here full throttle. Bam! Oh my God, he absolutely murders him. Let's watch this impact once again. Kenny's just going to come in here. Yeah, boom. Oh my God. Oh my God, let's go in the cockpit. Boom. Oh. Big hit there. All right, we're going to see if we can figure out what exactly started this one. Looks like Michael's going to get in the back of the 46 of Morgan here. Boom. Oh, man, double. Sorry, you guys can double them up back there. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to get EOLs. All right, let's go on with register. Yeah. Oof. Register's going to have to take the tow as we get the caution flag here once again. That was a wild one. All right, let's see. We are 21 laps. It's going to be 8 laps to go when they get the one to go. So 7 lap shootout here. It is going to be Drake Mason, Richard Parks. Hey, look, we got Richard in second, and we already know he knows how to win because he beat Kenny earlier. So. What's his name?
Keep the top clear, guys. Don't go double yet. Don't go double yet. People getting their lap back. When it's safe, go up.
You know, I don't know why you're complaining, Kenny. We all know you like to get a little dick.
Okay.
Yeah, we can double up now, guys. We can double up.
You're good. You're good. You're good, guys. You can double them up now. You know, Moody's kind of like the guy that's out there holding the stop and slow sign at a construction zone that's texting on his phone. All right, looking for the green flag as they come out of the turn number 4 down the front straightaway. It is going to be Drake Mason leading the way. Richard Parks on the outside as the green flag is about to come out. Green flag is out. 7 laps to go as they come down the front straightaway. Drake Mason leading the way. How about Moody up into the number 2? How about Mayo in that number 3 spot down on the bottom as they head through turn number 1 and 2? Field has spread out a little bit, going a little bit early, definitely stretched out the field. Can we get these 7 laps in without another caution? They're already trying to go 3 wide up at the front of the pack. Here comes Moody making a move, almost down into the door. Mayo's not going to let him down, denied into turn number 3. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, going to be all Parks out front. As they come down the front straightaway, Moody trying to find somewhere to go, but here comes David Mayo, the full throttle fossil to the front of the pack as they come across the line. Mayo's going to lead that time by. One hard into the wall for one. He's going to get off the track. We're going to leave it green for now. Just one car as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Down the back straightaway, looking for 3 and 4. Moody's going to lead the way. It's going to be 2x2 for second on back. Looking for turn number 3. Here comes Mayo. Mayo's going to ship it in there. Oh, Morgan into the wall. Out of turn number 4, Mayo going to continue to lead. He's got the 45 of Dawson Kent, I think it is, all over the back of him. As Farless up on the high side, pushing Moody down the front straightaway. Going to be Moody this time by. 5 laps to go. Man, they're 3 wide back here in the pack. Noah Carter. Oh, man. Big hit. Big hit. Caution comes out. Holy shit. That was... All right, let's take a look at... Oh, a little bit of contact there. Got him loose. Oh. Big hit. Lots of carnage down on pit road as we work the caution flag once again. All right, so Moody takes the lead. Mayo in second. Hell of a run for David Mayo here. Somebody could take tires here. It could be a huge advantage in a green-white checkered. We'll see. Yeah, trying to get some laps in here. All right, so Keith back up in it in the 24. He's got an opportunity here. He's got the plow behind him that might kill his opportunity. Why is Brett? Are you not taking your laps because your car's damaged, Brett, or you just want to be a lap down, or however many laps down you are? I knew you were slow on the track. I didn't realize you were slow. Never mind. I bet you he wasn't paying attention. He was combing his mullet. All right, so it's going to be a green-white checker here. Moody's got to hold these guys off. He's got some fast cars behind him. Farless, Gotch. Man, that is a hell of a bottom row right there. Noah Carter. This bottom row is going to be absolutely stacked. All right, so it will be one to go as Moody leads the way. When they cross the line this time by, pace laps are so brutal. They're so boring.
Is there a problem there, sir?
My bad, I didn't see you out there.
All right, so Braden is a lap down. He's going to try to get his lap back here.
I said I didn't see you out there. I was looking ahead at something.
To be honest, Andrew doesn't know what to do if he's not wrecking.
Listen, this is 2 weeks in a row I have flipped and had no damage.
Now, if you could only do that in real life.
I can't.
So you're going to let Moody win this thing?
And just for the record, James, I've now seen Andrew flip on the sim and in real life.
This one's going to be all hell mounds.
Yeah, I know. I that's kind of why I mentioned it.
I can tell you, though, I much prefer doing it in the sim.
You're on the outside, 22.
Yeah, wake up, Riley Green. Quit talking to your chat.
My fault, dude. I'm actually like falling asleep at the wheel here, man. These cautions are so boring. That's why I scroll on sprint rails under yellow. Yep, this guy's a genius. Thank you for the ideas.
All right, looking for the green flag this time by Moody's going to lead the way. I got a feeling Moody's going to go, I don't know. Moody never does the right thing here, so he probably won't go early. But if he gets these guys stretched out, he might have a good opportunity. If he keeps them packed up, it's going to get awfully crazy behind him. So we'll see what he can do. He's got a couple good guys down behind him. He's got Farless, he's got Gotch, and he's got Noah Carter all behind him on that bottom lane. This should be a wild start for that bottom lane. David Mayo going to be up on the high side. He's got to be on that throttle. Yes, it is past my bedtime, Braden. Is it past your bedtime? Don't you have school tomorrow? No wonder you can't get a computer. Wait till I see your dad on Monday when we do the big blocks. We're gonna have a conversation. Oh no, I thought something happened to Gotch for a second there. All right, pace car in, looking for the green flag as they come to the trioval. When will Moody fire off? Waits to the green. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they come down the front straightaway. He's got the whole pack on his heels as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Moody's going to keep it down on the inside. He's got Farless right behind him. Will Farless peek out of the turn number 2? We're going to find out here in a second. They might try to get away from the field to race it out, but Gotch isn't going to wait. He's going to jump up to the high side. He takes it 3 wide with Mayo. Oh, Moody's going to go up and put the block. He's going to leave the bottom open for Farless, then moves back down. That is dangerous in these cars as Mayo's going to get shuffled out as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Looking for the white flag out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. We got a wreck in the back. Wreck in the back as they come to the line. 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Farless. Farless up underneath out of turn number through the trioval. 4 wide for second. 4 wide for second. Oh, Gotch is in the wall. We're still arguing on the sim as they head out of turn. Oh my God, I want to kick the guy, but I couldn't. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Farless going to lead the way. Moody back in that number 3 spot up on the high side. Carter all over the back of Farless. Look for the move here. Riley Green is in the mix. Here comes the 420 of Ashes as they come through turn number 3 and 4. Carter is going to thread the needle. He pushes Moody up the track. It's a drag race down the front straightaway. Oh, Green's around. Who's going to get it at the line? They're 3 wide. They're banging doors. They're 3 wide across the line. It's going to be Moody at the line. Holy shit, that was close. Oh my God, that is insane. 3 wide for the finish. Moody wins by a bumper. Wow, that's going to be a hell of an interview with those 3. All right, let's look at the results. I got to see how close that was. Let's see how close it was. All right, Moody's going to come away with the win by 4/1000ths of a second to Noah Carter in second. Justin Farless in third, only 0.014 back. And I'll tell you what, Ryan not too far back either, 0.092. Swarding in fifth. Dawson Kent in sixth. Drake Mason seventh. Mayo in eighth. Riley Green in ninth. Braden Wares in 10th. Brett's going to make his way up to the number 11 spot. Jared Gotch in 12th. Register 13th. Matthew 14th. Backus in 15th. Mike in 16th. Ashes, I think is how you say it, in 17th. Morgan 18th. Going to be Michael in that number 19 spot. Bill Sleep 20th. Richard Parks in 21st. Kenny Storks in 22nd. And Peter in that number 23 spot. We got Moody in here. The question is, will we see Noah Carter to come smack talk Landon Moody? Either way, hell of a finish. Farless being on the inside out of turn 4, probably a disadvantage there. Might have helped a little bit that Carter pushed Moody up, but not able to get the win here tonight. But hell of a race out of the number 10 machine tonight.
Yeah, man, I just kind of rode around for 85% of the race trying to save my fast repair and save my car. And I figured if I'd done that, I would have an opportunity at the end. And that's really all you look for.
You know, starting on the inside behind Landon Moody, you had to feel pretty good. Actually, honestly, a phenomenal bottom row there on that restart. I knew it was going to be interesting, but Moody was playing a little defense, went up the block Gotch and kind of opened the door for you there.
Yeah. I mean, my plan was I was going to hook on to him and just try to follow him to at least get out of turn 4 and then maybe make a move. But he moved up, and somebody gave me a shove, and guy had a good run. That was it from there.
Well, great run here tonight. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors.
Yes, sir. Just appreciate all my friends, family, and you for putting on the broadcast.
Definitely a fun one tonight. A little too many cautions, but definitely fun.
Oh, yeah. 87's always fun.
For sure. I don't know why Noah Carter's not in here. Is he over in Texas Speed? I don't see him over there. And I don't see him in my Discord. All right, that's a fail. All right, so Moody taking the win here tonight. Carter giving you a little bit of muscle at the end there. Bumps you up the track, but you're still able to pull the run on the outside. Man, that was a wild finish. Wild race.
Yeah, no, the whole race in general was really good. I mean, start to finish, definitely had to earn this one for sure. I really thought me trying to go and block Jared, I really thought that was gonna bite me, but it didn't hurt me too bad. But still, that was being three wide on the top. You're at the mercy of just hope they don't wreck down below you and wash up the racetrack, because I've had that happen too many times in WOOT, and it's taken away a possible win from me. But that was that was amazing. Three wide photo finish at the line. Couldn't have asked anything better than that.
Luke says Moody sticking out his tongue at the finish line. Definitely a Cars reference, but that kind of is how it is. I mean, it was that close. 4/1000th of a second to Noah Carter. You guys, old rivals, friendly rivals, but man, that had to be a lot of fun. You guys were elbows up. You took that pit stop earlier in the race and got stuck back in traffic. You had to be a little nervous. I mean, they were running 2-3 wide in front of you, and you really couldn't move forward. Did you wonder if taking the tires might have been a mistake?
No, I just going off. I mean, like, we ran the 87s enough, and I've raced this car enough on not just this track, but in just any track in general. I mean, you know how it is on the short tracks and tire wear and stuff. This car is it's always going to have tire wear, even on like the bigger tracks. I mean, like this or Talladega, or this or Daytona or Atlanta or iRacing Super Speedway. It's all going to have tire wear regardless, anyway, anywhere you run. So I didn't really feel I feel like that was the best call to do. I was almost tempted to not pit because I knew that's bitten me in the past. So I was still I was skeptical about doing it. And then I see a lot of cars behind me pit. I was like, maybe I made a good call, because it wasn't gonna. I think I was first one out of pit road, so I knew it wasn't gonna put me that far back to where I would be completely out of it. But I knew I wasn't gonna be. I wasn't gonna be like first or nothing to where I was gonna be in a great spot. But it's just right about in the mid pack, not too far, not too close to where I felt like I could do something with it. And I think it played out pretty good. I just went ahead. I just took rights too, because I mean, you really don't need to go four tires here. I mean, it was 97 all the way around, so there's no point to take left side tires. But that was the right call, and I think it paid off.
Carter gave his interview in the chat. He said, I got excited to go to bed. I'd like to thank everyone except Landon Moody. Good race, everyone except Landon Moody. 83 greater than 84.
Great race, buddy.
Ryan said, took four tires for the green white checkered. I was shot out of a cannon. Definitely almost made it there. You almost had four tires. You had four tires right behind you. One more lap, you guys might have been in trouble. But
yeah, that would have been something.
Good run, Moody. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, I want to thank you as always for WOOT. This was a good race, and then from what the mini start race looked pretty good too. So another fun night of WOOT. It's been pretty good. We've had a good stretch of WOOT going on here last month or two. It's been pretty good, especially with the off season stuff going on with not a lot going on. But I want to thank you for that. 3D Racing, Justin Norwood Sim Sports, Precision 3D Prints and Designs. Everybody came out tonight to race. All the boys in Discord, and all the friends and family watching, if there's anybody watching.
All right, Moody. Matthew's out there, Matthew Pie. He said, "Of course it's Moody. Boo." But
Hey, it's my first WOOT win in probably what 6 months. I'll take it.
yeah, it doesn't happen very often. I knew 87s
No.
were your best chance.
Yeah, it don't happen often, so it won't be. It'll be another maybe 6 months until I win another one, guys. So it is what it is.
All right, buddy. Have a good one. Good one.
Yep.
All right, guys. That is going to be. Kenny died. Kenny got killed. He always does in these things. But thanks for coming out, everybody. As always, make sure you guys give it a like, a share, and a follow. And be safe and have a good night.